Jai Siya Ram. Once upon a time, there was a herd of elephants. They were all going together and having fun. But one of the elephants chooses to be naughty. And what he does is, he says to the rest of the herd, I don't like your ways. I don't like your rules. I want to live my way. And he goes and beats up few other people. He doesn't do as he's told by his elders and his seniors. Seniors said this is a recipe of disaster. Don't do it. But he was full of himself. So he said, no, I'm gonna do it my way, and I just don't like your ways and rules. Fine, fair enough. And so he went on by himself and he left the herd. And the moment he did that, the moment he left the herd, he went into a separate jungle. He lived by himself and he was so happy. There was no rules, there was no regulations. He can do whatever he wants. And because of that, he fell into mischief. He used to trample his way through whatever he wants, eat whatever he wants, smash whatever comes in his way, and so on. One day, when this big herd was passing through the jungle, a bird comes to one of the herd leaders and says, please, you're passing through this jungle, but in this little tree, there is my nest and my little eggs of my little babies. I don't want them to die. Can you please protect me and my family? So the leader of the herd said, no worries, I'll take care of you. What did they do, leader? Leader puts 4 of his legs, the elephant, the leader elephant, around the tree, small tree, and tells the herd to pass from either side. That way he supports and saves the bird's nest. But at the same time he says, now that I have saved your nest, I can't save you forever. There is a very naughty elephant who has left our herd. He doesn't follow rules, he doesn't follow regulations, he does what he likes to do. And so you better be careful. I'm leaving. Bye-bye. And so this leader of the herd makes his way along with his herd. Here comes this elephant which had left the whole herd, who was naughty, who was living by his own rules, not following anybody. And he comes in his fun way, and without knowing anything, he just tramples on this tree, small tree in the middle, and crushes the eggs of that bird. That bird cries a lot. She loses her eggs, meaning loses her children. She gets very angry and she thinks, I should find a way for this arrogant elephant to pay. And she hatches a plan. She goes to her friends. One of them was the crow. That crow was her friend, and she says, this elephant has crushed my eggs. Can you help me? The crow said, I will. She also had a friend who was a toad. And she goes to that toad and says, can you help me? And they all together make a plan. And what happens is that this crow, with his beak, breaks the eyes of the elephant. So much he bites into the eyes of the elephant and he kills the eyes. This crow destroys the eyes of the elephant. And so elephant can't see anymore. He wanted water, he was thirsty, and he was saying, oh God, I got to wash my eyes, I need to see, I can't see. Oh God, what can I do? And at the same time he hears this toad croaking. And so this elephant runs in that direction. We're over there. This toad had a plan. Toad was standing at a cliff. And at the cliff, the elephant comes, hears the toad and goes forward. And you guessed it. The elephant falls down from the cliff and dies. There are a lot of morals from this story. But one of the moral is that we all live with each other and we are interconnected with each other. Our lives are intertwined. If I want to make tea at my home, I need milk from the supermarket. And guess where the supermarket gets the milk from? The farmer. Now, my tea is dependent on that tea maker in Assam and the milk producer, the farmer, and so on. We can't live in isolation, and if we try to just do it our way only, it doesn't work. So may we learn to live together and care for each other, look out for each other, like we are doing it in these troubled times. May we be careful of each other and supportive of each other. Jai Siya Ram.